Hello, Rose City Park Otters. I am so excited that I get to share this read aloud with you all today. This book was shared with me from a couple of Rose City Park students, and I'm so excited that they turned me on to this book, Shy Spaghetti and the Excited Eggs, because it helps us talk about and learn about our feelings. And I know that this school year we're all having a lot of different feelings at different times. I think even throughout one day, I'm noticing all of these different feelings that I'm going through. And this book gives some really great tips on how to handle those feelings. It gives us words with how to discuss those feelings with other people around us, and just makes us more aware of what our bodies and our minds and our hearts are all feeling right now. So I'm going to read this book to you all, and as I'm doing that, I want you to be thinking about what your feelings are at the moment. Just kind of check in with yourself. And as we have other feelings that hit us throughout the day, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe in the evening time, this book gives some really great ways to talk about it, think about it, and understand that all feelings are okay. Shy Spaghetti and Excited Eggs. A kid's menu of feelings. Welcome to the Feelings Restaurant. There are lots of different kinds of feelings. Here's the menu. Happy hot dog, worried watermelon, shy spaghetti, sad spinach, surprised strawberries, sorry steak, angry apples, lonely lettuce, excited eggs, confused cupcakes, scared shrimp. And right here it says, all feelings are okay. No feeling is right or wrong. When you feel happy, you feel like everything is wonderful. Maybe something good or special has happened, or you could just be having a very good day. Usually we feel happy in our whole bodies and we smile or laugh a lot. But sometimes the happy feelings get too big and you start to get really silly and bother other people. Then you need to get back in charge of your happiness. This is easy. First, you need to know that you are too silly. Usually a mom or dad will tell you. You might be talking very fast or very loud and might not be able to stop laughing. You'll need to slow down. Here's how. Count all your fingers and breathe in and out slowly until you feel regular happy again. Let's see what our next feeling is. Worries are thoughts or feelings that bother you. They make you nervous. Worries start when kids think a lot about things that might go wrong or that already happened that didn't go right. Sometimes you can be so full of worries that you can't relax or sleep well. The more you worry, the bigger your worries get. What can you do? Close your eyes. Take a deep breath using only your nose. Do this slowly. When your tummy is full of air, get ready to breathe out and pretend that you are going to blow up a balloon. Slowly breathe all the air into the pretend balloon. Think about blowing your worries into the balloon and do this 5 times. Imagine the balloon is floating away and taking your worries with it. I love that image in my head of the balloon floating away, taking the worries away with it. The spaghetti is too shy to come out of the bowl. Shy is when you're nervous being around other people, especially other kids. Shy is a little bit like hiding from other people. You worry about letting other people know you. You might not even want people to look at you. Shy is when you worry too much that you'll say or do something that other kids won't like or laugh at. You might worry that other people won't like you. Here are some things we do when we feel shy. We take deep breaths in and out really slowly 5 times. This girl is saying, I practice talking and sharing my ideas at home. I make believe that my mom and dad are other kids, and I say and do things to pretend I'm not shy. Become the boss of your shyness. Tell yourself, I can do this. When I think that other kids are looking at me and won't like me, I remember that my imagination made that up, and we kids are more the same than we are different. Everyone gets scared sometimes. Other words for scared are afraid, frightened, or fearful. Sometimes there are things that are really, truly scary that anybody would be afraid of. But sometimes your imagination turns safe things into scary things. This usually happens when you're upset. Get me out of here! I'm afraid of the dark. I'm scared. I can't see anything. Is my shrimp here yet? I'm noticing with some of these feelings that there's an overlap. Sometimes when we're shy, we're scared, or when we're worried, we're shy. Sometimes lots of feelings go together. A grown-up like your mom or dad can usually help you figure out why you are upset. Next time you're scared, remember how good it feels to be brave. If you're not scared first, you never get the chance to be brave. Sad is when you don't feel happy inside. Sad is when you can't think of things to make you smile. When you're sad, it's hard to have fun and you don't have a lot of energy. That's because you can feel sad in your whole body. Nobody ever orders me. They don't like me. I feel sad. If you keep any feeling that bothers you deep inside, like a secret, you might start to feel worse. This happens with sad feelings a lot. Here's what you can do to move the feelings from inside you to outside you. You can tell someone how you feel. You can draw your sad feelings. You can use your toys to play your sad feelings. You can do some exercise that moves your whole body. You can think about the things you make that make you happy and make pictures of them in your mind. Oh, these are really good ideas when we're feeling sad. Uh-oh, the chef has a problem. He burned the steak. He's full of regret. That means he feels so sorry and he wishes he hadn't done it. He's embarrassed because he made a mistake. He doesn't want to disappoint anybody. Let's look on this page. What can you do? He can make a new steak. That's like fixing his own mistake. Get it? Mistake? He can talk to himself and tell himself that everybody makes mistakes sometimes. He can apologize and say, I'm sorry, or he can do something extra. You might not want to say I'm sorry because you may be embarrassed. You may even think that saying I'm sorry is like saying I'm wrong or I'm bad. Saying I'm sorry is a brave thing to do, and you will almost always feel better when you apologize. The other person will too. That's some really good advice. Excited is when you're having a really good time or you're really looking forward to something and you just can't wait. Being excited is fun. But when you feel too excited, that isn't so fun. When you're too excited, you're not the boss of your feelings anymore, and that never feels good. You might talk too loud or talk too much. You might even say the same thing over and over and over. You might have trouble sitting still or keeping your hands to yourself. Look at yourself and ask, am I the boss of my feelings, or are my feelings the boss of me? If you're not in charge of your feelings, here is what you can do. Stop what you're doing and get calm. Count your fingers and toes to yourself. Leave the room for a while. Get a drink of water. Find a quiet place. Close your eyes and breathe in and out slowly. If you need help doing these things, ask a grown-up in charge for help. You will feel so good being the boss of your feelings again. Oh, look at our lettuce. The lettuce is lonely. Lonely can be when you really are alone, like when there's no one to play with. And lonely is also when you're feeling left out, even when lots of other kids are around. Feeling left out is when you don't know what to say or how to act around other kids. You feel like you don't belong. Sometimes lonely can be boring, and sometimes lonely can be sad. Lonely is a hard feeling. But a way to help lonely feelings is to help yourself be busy and play on your own. But make sure you don't miss out on doing something fun that you want to do with other kids. Be brave. Remember how good it feels when you go over and start playing or talking? You can also look for someone to play with or talk to. The lettuce is going to do it, and so can you. Lots of different feelings go with angry. Sometimes angry can start with small feelings. Annoyed is being mini mad. Grumpy is like a long bad mood. Irritable is when every little thing bothers you. Frustrated is not having the patience with yourself or with other people. Frustrated is when you want something and you can't have it. This can be so disappointing. These small feelings can get bigger and bigger until you are really angry. This person is saying, I'm sorry, we're all out of French fries. Maybe this person's feeling a little frustrated, disappointed, or annoyed, but it could lead to anger. You might feel so angry that you think you could explode. One thing you might do is have a great big temper tantrum. A temper tantrum is when your whole body gets angry. Uh-oh. Now this person's saying, you're so stupid. When you're angry, it's hard to think clearly. Sometimes kids use actions and words in mean ways to show how angry they are. Other times, kids show their angry feelings by doing the opposite of what they are supposed to do. Just saying, put your napkin in your lap. I don't want to. There are also quiet, small ways to show that you're mad or that something is really bothering you. These are ways to show your angry feelings without even saying a word. Sometimes it's hard to show angry feelings at all. They get stuck inside you, like apples in a pie. This is good for the pie, but not a good feeling for kids. We don't want you or the pie to explode. And if no one knows that you're mad, they can't help you feel better. What to do when you're mad, or when you're mini mad and want to avoid getting mega mad. Know it before you show it. Know what is making you angry before you do anything. A grown-up can help you. Draw a picture of your mad feelings. Play out your angry feelings with your toys. Use your body in good ways to get your angry feelings out. Exercise is a great way to feel better when you're mad. You could scooter, bounce a ball, or walk as fast as you can. The good thing about walking is that you can do it anywhere. You can also use your body to help yourself feel calm. Breathe in and out slowly. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close your eyes. Make a picture in your mind of something that helps you relax. And most importantly, use your words. Practice saying, I am mad at you because, or I am so annoyed right now. This person is saying, I am feeling frustrated. That is a good thing to be able to say out loud. If you use words like these, then you don't have to worry that you will hurt someone's feelings or they will get mad at you. And you will feel proud of yourself, too. Feeling angry is like having any other feeling. What matters is how you show it. A surprise is when something happens that you weren't expecting. Most surprises are good ones. Those are the ones everybody likes because they are fun and make you feel good. Surprises make everyone have big feelings all at once. Some surprises are not good ones. That's when something unexpected happens that doesn't make you feel good. Kids really don't like it when that happens. You might feel disappointed, like if your friend can't come over to play. Bothered, like if your brother or sister changes the television channel when you're not looking. Or shocked, like if a loud noise happens while you're doing something quiet. Kids really don't like bad surprises. The biggest thing to remember when a bad surprise happens is don't let your feelings take over. Stay in charge of them. Always be the boss of your own feelings. Don't forget, bad surprises don't happen very much. They usually don't last long. They usually aren't serious, like loud noises. What also helps is to think about what made the bad surprise happen. Figuring that out helps the feelings not bother you so much anymore. The cupcakes are confused. They don't know what flavor they are. Being confused means that you feel all mixed up, can't figure something out, have jumbled up those thoughts or feelings inside you, don't understand what's happening, and are puzzled. Kids don't like to feel confused. When you do feel confused, the most important thing to do is get the facts. Ask questions. Get answers. You can ask a friend sometimes. What flavor am I? Oh, I'm chocolate. But grown-ups know the facts most of all. When you know, you feel better. You can also be confused when you have two different feelings at the same time that don't go together. Maybe one day you feel angry at mom or dad. This is confusing and uncomfortable because you love your parents so much. Remember that loving feelings are always bigger and stronger than angry feelings. And if you give your feelings a little time, the loving feelings will push the angry feelings away. All mixed feelings usually work this way. If you just wait, one feeling becomes stronger and the other feeling becomes smaller and goes away. Mixed feelings are normal. Everybody has them. Actually, all feelings are normal. We're all full of feelings. But they're not always easy. That's why kids need help figuring them out. And now you know how. That's the end of our book. So kiddos out there, I know that we're all having lots of feelings, but what I love about this book is it gives us tips on how to deal with all feelings. It gives you some tips on how to handle them, how to talk about them, how to use your body. Like I talked before, sometimes we need to use our brain, our heart, and our whole body to deal with our feelings. And I hope that as you go throughout your day, you're able to identify what your feelings are, you're able to talk about them, and that you know all feelings are okay no matter what. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you all soon. Take care.